Topic: Political and legal environment. Q1. Political environment includes A. Cultural beliefs. B. Technological advancements. C. Government policies and political stability. D. Consumer preferences. Correct answer: C. Government policies and political stability. Explanation: the political environment covers the influence of government and politics on business. Memory tip: politics is equal to policies plus power. Q2. A change in labor law is an example of A. Economic change. B. Political environment. C. Technological advancement. D. Legal environment. Correct answer: D. Legal environment. Explanation: labor laws are part of the legal framework that governs business. Memory tip: law is equal to legal. Q3. Which of the following is not part of the legal environment? A. Labor laws. B. Trade laws. C. Consumer Protection Act. D. Literacy rate. Correct answer: D. Literacy rate. Explanation: literacy rate is a social factor, not legal. Memory tip: rate is equal to people is equal to social. Q4. Political stability is important for business because A. It reduces inflation. B. It ensures smooth law implementation. C. It reduces market demand. D. It encourages product innovation. Correct answer: B. It ensures smooth law implementation. Explanation: stable governments enforce laws consistently, helping businesses plan. Memory tip: stable government is equal to stable growth. Q5. Which act regulates company formation in India? A. Companies Act. B. Consumer Protection Act. C. Industrial Disputes Act. D. FEMA. Correct answer: A. Companies Act. Explanation: the Companies Act governs formation, management, and dissolution of companies. Memory tip: companies is equal to Companies Act. Q6. Which of the following can lead to uncertainty in the business environment? A. Consistent economic policy. B. Stable legal system. C. Political instability. D. High literacy rate. Correct answer: C. Political instability. Explanation: instability discourages investment and long-term planning. Memory tip: politics shake is equal to business break. Q7. Regulatory frameworks like FEMA and SABI are part of A. Economic environment. B. Legal environment. C. Political interference. D. Technological reform. Correct answer: B. Legal environment. Explanation: regulatory bodies operate under legal frameworks. Memory tip: rules is equal to legal tools. Q8. Election results in India directly influence A. Stock market trends. B. Climate patterns. C. Educational structure. D. International relations. Correct answer: A. Stock market trends. Explanation: investors respond to government policy expectations after elections. Memory tip: vote is equal to volatility in markets. Q9. Legal environment helps a business to A. Avoid penalties and operate ethically. B. Hide profits. C. Increase advertisement budget. D. Build brand loyalty. Correct answer A. Avoid penalties and operate ethically. Explanation: following legal norms reduces risk of lawsuits or fines. Memory tip: law followed is equal to loss avoided. Q10. Taxation policies come under which environment? A. Legal. B. Political. C. Both political and legal. D. Social. Correct answer C. Both political and legal. Explanation: taxes are passed by political bodies and enforced under law. Memory tip: tax is equal to political law. Topic: economic environment. Q11. Economic environment includes all except A. GDP growth. B. Inflation rate. C. Festivals. D. Interest rates. Correct answer C. Festivals. Explanation: festivals are social cultural, not economic. Memory tip: festivities is equal to feelings is equal to social. Q12. High inflation affects businesses by A. Increasing customer purchasing power. B. Reducing cost of raw materials. C. Increasing operating costs. D. Stabilizing market prices. Correct answer C. Increasing operating costs. Explanation: inflation increases prices of raw materials and logistics. Memory tip: inflation is equal to input cost. Q13. GDP stands for A. Gross domestic product. B. General development policy. C. Gross demand potential. D. Government development plan. Correct answer A. Gross domestic product. Explanation: GDP measures total output of goods services within a country. Memory tip: G for goods, D for domestic, P for product. Q14. Economic slowdown leads to A. Business growth. B. High employment. C. Reduced consumer spending. D. Tax benefits. Correct answer C. Reduced consumer spending. Explanation: in recessions, people spend less, affecting business revenue. Memory tip: slow economy is equal to slow buying. Q15. Which of the following is a part of the economic environment? A. Labor unions. B. Money supply. C. Cultural beliefs. D. Company policies. Correct answer B. Money supply. Explanation: it impacts liquidity and credit availability. Memory tip: money is equal to economy. Q16. An increase in interest rates by RBI will result in A. More borrowing by companies. B. Lower borrowing costs. C. Higher loan EMIs. D. Increased government subsidies. Correct answer C. Higher loan EMIs. Explanation: high interest expensive loans higher EMIs. Memory tip: interest is equal to EMI. Q17. Decrease in unemployment rate is a sign of A. Recession. B. Economic growth. C. Political instability. D. Legal reform. Correct answer B. Economic growth. Explanation: more jobs is equal to better economy. Memory tip: jobs is equal to economy. Q18. RBI is responsible for controlling A. Stock exchanges. B. Public expenditure. C. Inflation and monetary policy. D. Trade regulations. Correct answer, C. Inflation and monetary policy. Explanation, RBI manages interest rates and money supply. Memory tip, RBI is equal to rate and rupee control. Q19. Foreign direct investment, FDI, inflow is affected by A. Technological change. B. Political and economic environment. C. Company hierarchy. D. Natural disasters only. Correct answer, B. Political and economic environment. Explanation, investors seek stable policies and growing economies. Memory tip, FDI flows where there's stability. Q20. Which of the following shows economic environment strength? A. High inflation, low GDP. B. Stable currency, growing GDP. C. Weak rupee, high taxes. D. Political corruption. Correct answer, B. Stable currency, growing GDP. Explanation, indicates healthy, investor-friendly economy. Memory tip, strong plus big GDP is equal to economic gold mine. Topic, social and cultural environment. Q1. Social and cultural environment refers to A. Political parties and ideologies. B. Laws and regulations. C. Traditions, beliefs, lifestyle, and values of people. D. Business competitors and customers. Correct answer, C. Traditions, beliefs, lifestyle, and values of people. Explanation, these define how society behaves and influences business demand. Memory tip, culture is equal to customs. Q2. A sudden increase in health consciousness among people is an example of A. Economic change. B. Political change. C. Social change. D. Legal reform. Correct answer, C. Social change. Explanation, lifestyle and value shifts fall under social environment. Memory tip, health habits is equal to social vibes. Q3. Family structure and literacy rates are part of which environment? A. Political. B. Technological. C. Legal. D. Social and cultural. Correct answer, D. Social and cultural. Explanation, social norms, population structure, and education levels define the social environment. Memory tip, family and society is equal to social. Q4. Social environment influences. A. Business ethics only. B. Technology use. C. Consumer preferences and product demand. D. Taxation policy. Correct answer, C. Consumer preferences and product demand. Explanation, businesses must align with societal values to stay relevant. Memory tip, society shapes sales. Q5. Which of the following is a cultural factor? A. Interest rate. B. Gender roles. C. Tax policy. D. Legal reforms. Correct answer, B. Gender roles. Explanation, cultural values affect gender roles and influence marketing and HR practices. Memory tip, culture is equal to community mindset. Q6. Increasing female workforce participation is an example of A. Political shift. B. Social change. C. Economic policy. D. Technological advancement. Correct answer, B. Social change. Explanation: it reflects changing societal values and gender norms. Memory tip: people's progress is equal to social shift. Q7. Language, religion, and traditions are examples of A. Economic variables. B. Technological innovations. C. Cultural elements. D. Legal requirements. Correct answer: C. Cultural elements. Explanation: these form the core of a region's cultural environment. Memory tip: tradition is equal to culture. Q8. Rapid urbanization influences business by A. Lowering taxes. B. Expanding rural production. C. Increasing demand for modern goods and services. D. Increasing illiteracy. Correct answer: C. Increasing demand for modern goods and services. Explanation: urban populations have more disposable income and lifestyle needs. Memory tip: urban is equal to upgrade in demand. Q9. A business adapting its advertisement to respect religious sentiments is responding to A. Economic pressures. B. Legal threats. C. Social and cultural sensitivity. D. Competitive threats. Correct answer: C. Social and cultural sensitivity. Explanation: businesses must align with local customs and values. Memory tip: respect culture, protect brand. Q10. The social environment is important for business because it helps in A. Choosing suppliers. B. Framing marketing strategies as per customer values. C. Identifying laws. D. Predicting technological change. Correct answer: B. Framing marketing strategies as per customer values. Explanation: knowing cultural values ensures customer connection. Memory tip: social insight is equal to smart ads. Topic: technological environment, Q11-20. Q11. Technological environment refers to A. Government policy. B. Natural disasters. C. Innovations and scientific developments. D. Legal disputes. Correct answer: C. Innovations and scientific developments. Explanation: it includes inventions, automation, internet, and digital tools. Memory tip: tech is equal to tools plus transformation. Q12. E-commerce growth is due to advancement in A. Legal environment. B. Technological environment. C. Cultural environment. D. Political environment. Correct answer: B. Technological environment. Explanation: faster internet and smartphones enable online shopping. Memory tip: click is equal to tech trick. Q13. Which of the following is not related to the technological environment? A. Artificial intelligence. B. Online banking. C. Festivals and rituals. D. Mobile applications. Correct answer: C. Festivals and rituals. Explanation: they belong to the socio-cultural environment. Memory tip: festivals is equal to feelings is equal to social. Q14. Technological changes affect business by A. Raising interest rates. B. Altering cultural values. C. Improving production efficiency. D. Reducing taxes. Correct answer: C. Improving production efficiency. Explanation: machines and automation speed up and standardize production. Memory tip: tech boosts time and output. Q15. Automation in manufacturing is an example of change in A. Legal framework. B. Social culture. C. Technological environment. D. Economic policy. Correct answer, C. Technological environment. Explanation: automation is a direct result of technological development. Memory tip: auto is equal to tech robot. Q16. A sudden change in software trends affects A. Labor unions. B. Tech-based businesses. C. Religious institutions. D. Political environment. Correct answer, B. Tech-based businesses. Explanation: software shifts affect operations and competition in digital industries. Memory tip: software is equal to system shift. Q17. Use of AI in customer service is part of A. Social strategy. B. Economic policy. C. Technological innovation. D. Legal compliance. Correct answer, C. Technological innovation. Explanation: AI is a cutting-edge tech advancement. Memory tip: AI is equal to artificial intelligence is equal to tech brain. Q18. What drives technological change in industries? A. Economic policies only. B. Consumer laws. C. Research and development, R&D. D. Traditional culture. Correct answer, C. Research and development, R&D. Explanation: R&D fuels innovation and new product creation. Memory tip: R&D is equal to research and develop is equal to rise in tech. Q19. Which of these businesses is most impacted by tech changes? A. Agriculture. B. Manufacturing. C. Online retail. D. Traditional crafts. Correct answer, C. Online retail. Explanation: tech tools like websites, apps, and logistics are core to e-commerce. Memory tip: online is equal to always tech-based. Q20. A challenge of technological environment is A. Better market understanding. B. Employee skill obsolescence. C. Lower efficiency. D. Increase in population. Correct answer, B. Employee skill obsolescence. Explanation: rapid tech changes require constant upskilling. Memory tip: old skills is equal to outdated in tech age.